Hey guys, I'm coming at you here just to explain your first summative of the year. For all our summatives, I'm going to give you video directions as well as a written directions. That way, if you like one or the other better, um, you can do that. I encourage you to watch both or to go through both. I think that will help you. Um, that way, you hear it twice, and get you're just extra prepared for what you might see. Okay, so today and tomorrow you'll be working on your first summative, and I'm going to explain why you're going to take a couple days on it. Okay, so if you go to current course units, this will be available for you to see. Obviously, when you go through it, you click on it in the folder. If you go down to themes of world history. Activity. Okay, this is where you will find exactly what you're supposed to do. Okay, you'll see here that the essential question slash learning target is there for you to look at what you're going to be assessed on. This is the link for the um, directions that are typed out for you. And then the rubric is down here on how you will be graded. Okay. And then I'll put the screencast right below here, this screencast right here. Okay. So if you click on that, it'll make you make a copy of it and bring you to a sheet like this. All right. And what it's asking you to do is you're going to write a 3 paragraph academic essay, meaning no typos, no capitalization mistakes, no using the word you or IDK or things like that, like the texting language. That's not what we're looking for here. And you need to answer the learning target slash essential question posted below. Okay. And that's what your assignment yesterday, where you looked at Woodbury and then you created your own civilization. That's what that was designed to kind of help you with. But I'm hoping you can use now the whole world as an example. But the question asks you, how can the themes of world history be seen in and how do they impact our 21st century world? Okay. So what you are doing is you're going to answer that question. How do we see the themes of world history in today's world? Like what are the political structures and what are the social structures and economic things and religious beliefs within this country and inventions and arts and culture in your life in the country that you can see, and how does that impact our world, right? How does what sort of political structure the country that you live in have? How does that impact you, or how does economics impact you, or how does social class impact you, right? If you're in a high social class, what benefits might you have, and if you feel like you're in a low social class, what benefits what privileges might be taken away from you, right? Or hypothetically, what do you think um, those privileges or lack of privileges would be, right? You can see it. You probably have a decent idea of what goes on there. So how can they be seen, and how do they impact our 21st century world? Okay, how do inventions impact our 21st century world? Right, the creation of the iPhone and the computers, and the fact that you have a computer at school, and all these other things. Um, really get into detail with um, how they impact our world. Okay. It's a minimum of 3 paragraphs. If you feel like you want to organize it a different way and write more, you're more than welcome to do so, but you need at least three. You also need to have a thesis statement. Okay. A thesis statement restates the question and answers it. Okay. So you need to somehow restate the question and answer it, and that will help you set up the rest of your essay. You must address all 6 themes of world history within your essay. So you need to address every single theme and how that's impacted our world and how that can be seen in our world. Okay. And then you must use real world examples. Okay. So you can't say that a hovercraft allows you to get to school, right? Because that's not a real world example because it hasn't happened yet. Just like you need to say, you can't say cars have made life easier. Okay. Yes, that's true, but how? Okay. Get into how have they made lives easier? How have phones made lives easier? Um, Political structures impact your daily life depending on what country you live in. Yes, that's correct, but how? That's your example. Okay, make sure that you're going into detail about that. And then lastly, this must be an academic essay, meaning there's no grammar, capitalization, punctuation mistakes. Okay, take pride in your work, and make sure that you're doing that well. Okay, this is a 10-point summative. All your other summatives are going to be 30 points. This one is 10. Just kind of get the ball rolling and give you a sense of what summatives are like um, going forward here. Okay, if you have questions, reach out, please. Okay, I can help you with anything that you need, but make sure that you reach out if you do have questions. Okay, good luck. I look forward to hearing from you and reading these.